we are taking Mahaprabhu's preaching process, which were showing us first and met with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. That time Mahaprabhu was intoxicated with Krishna Prema, and he fell down in the front of Jagannath. They were senseless way. Many other symptoms of Krishna Prema. Looking in his body, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya thinking he is great devotee. First, his idea was like that. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was very great for me, not only in Odisha or not only in Bengal. His fame, whole India was expanded. Everybody knows the name of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Two causes. One, he was Sarvabhauma, that means all the scriptural knowledge he conquered, accumulated all the scriptural knowledge. Otherwise, he organized the Nabadwip. It was in Mithila. They are teaching Nabadwip, but not giving any book to give other country. But Sarvabhauma is there, and he read that Nabadwip, he read, and he was very intelligent and memory was very sharp. And whole Nabadwip he memorized and come back from Mithila, and he wrote that full book here, composed that Nabadwip, full book as it is. And he teach to the students here in Nabadwip. And this way Nabadwip also was very famous for Nabadwip. First only it was in Mithila, and secondly Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya memorized all the book and he organized here in Nabadwip, that Nabadwip. And after hearing that, the Odisha, king of Odisha was very learned and also তিনি খুব উৎসাহী ছিলেন, বিদ্যোৎসাহী।
Eagerness for learning.
Eager to
learning scripture.
Give the knowledge distribution in Odisha, and he invited as his Sabhapandi, great number one Pandit of his assembly. He invited Sarvabhauma, and Sarvabhauma gone to Odisha, and there he have got highest position as the great Pandit of King Kotabu. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was very famous as a big Pandit of Shankar school. Even Prakashananda Saraswati, he had thousands of sannyasis in sannyasi disciple in Benares, Kashi. But he also giving much regard to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya that way. He was also very big Pandit, Professor Ananda Saraswati in Shankar school. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also teachings the philosophy of Shankar Acharya in Puri Dham. And that time he was learned and knows the clue of other scriptures. And that way, when he has seen Mahaprabhu's form fainted away in front of Srila Jagannath, he immediately gazed. He is a great devotee, and in his body I am looking many symptoms of Krishna brain. This way, he gave much nourishment to Mahaprabhu, taking his the body in his house. And when Mahaprabhu come in sense, he has seen Sarvabhauma in his front, and also other devotees met in the house of Sarvabhauma to hear from the people. Sarvabhauma took Mahaprabhu in his house, and Sarvabhauma, when he heard Mahaprabhu coming from Nabadwip, Chaitanya Dev, Krishna Chaitanya, his name, sannyas name was Krishna Chaitanya. He was very affectionate, that is, his house was in Vidyanagar, here, Sarvabhauma's house, father's house. And when he heard his son of Govinda Mishra, his affection, very nice way come for Mahaprabhu. And he gave much nourishment, prasadam, etc. And looking Mahaprabhu's form, he is thinking he is young sannyasi, but great devotee of Krishna, no doubt. But he is not thinking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan. But his brother-in-law, Gopinath Acharya, he was devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he knows form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Lord, non-different Sri Krishna. But Sarvabhauma would not believe that. And Sarvabhauma was great Pandit. That is, he is thinking, oh, Gopinath Acharya, he also great Pandit. But Sarvabhauma was very exalted. And he is thinking Gopinath is very soft-minded man. That is, he is thinking he is Bhagavan. But it is not true. And it is not possible in this Kali Yuga. Bhagavan will come in form of mankind, man body, taking a human body. That is, scripture said he is Tri Yuga, not 4 Yuga. Tri Yuga means Sattva, Treta, Dwapar. Yuga, his avatar is possible, but Kali Yuga, his avatar not possible. It is, we are looking in scripture. But Gopinath Acharya was great Pandit in Srimad Bhagavatam. And he, that is his relation with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya very close. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Gopinath Acharya ke chilo? Bhagnipati. Gopinath Acharya, Sarvabhauma Bhagnipati. The sister's husband, Gopinath Acharya was sister husband. Then close relation. And he joking way telling, Shala. Shala. That means he married, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya married the sister of Gopinath Acharya. And they have close relation. But both are great Pandit. Sarvabhauma was in Shankar school, Gopinath Acharya in the line of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and devotional line, then Gopinathacharya easily told to Sarvabhauma, oh, you are thinking you are a great Pandit, but you do not know what is in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam said, the Channak Kalau Jada Bhavastri Jivota Sattam. In Kali Yuga, they are also incarnation of Krishna, but it is suppressed way, written in Srimad Bhagavatam, but you have not seen that. And what you are looking in the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, symptoms of Krishna Prem, you have seen before it? Sarvabhauma said, no, I have not seen before, but I do not believe he is Krishna, what you are telling. And which way I shall believe it. Sarvabhauma said, it is true that if he not will be kind enough to someone, he cannot understand his form. Then Sarvabhauma jokingly told, maybe I am not got mercy of Lord, but you have got the mercy of Lord. What is proof there? Gopinathacharya told, Ishwarer Kripalesh, hoyto jahare sei Ishwar tattva bujhibare pare. When Sri Krishna giving mercy to his devotee, anybody, he can understand the Krishna. And Sarvabhauma said, which way you understand? You are not great devotee. But Gopinathacharya said, I am not great devotee, but I have got his mercy. That is, I can understand his Bhagavan. Anyway, they are talking something, and Sarvabhauma gave much prasadam to the devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. Then Sarvabhauma in very affectionate way told to Mahaprabhu, you are very young and you cannot maybe maintain your sannyas life if you not give hearing about Vedanta Darshan. I want to teach you Vedanta Darshan. If you like, I shall give again sannyas in high rank position. That is sannyas, Mahaprabhu took sannyas from Bharati Sampradaya. Bharati Sampradaya, 10 names of some sannyasi. Tirtha Ashram, Bon, Aranya, Giri, Parvat, Sagar, Bharati, Puri, Saraswati. 10 sannyasi sampradaya organized by Shankaracharya. There is 2 classes. One class is high class and first class and second class, like that. The Mahaprabhu took sannyas, and they are thinking it is second class sannyas. Then he is telling, I shall bring you in first class. He was Grihastha, but he was Guru of sannyasi. Many sannyasi was his disciple. That is, he was great Pandit and master in Shankar's school. Then many sannyasi learning from Shankaracharya, learning from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and he wants to teach Mahaprabhu Shankar Vedanta, and this way he told you can maintain your renounced life. And Mahaprabhu is very humble. He said, yes, I am young boy like your son. As you like you can do, I shall read from you. I shall try to read from you if you like. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya started to teach Mahaprabhu Vedanta Darshan as interpreted by Shankaracharya. Mahaprabhu 7 days giving his hearing, sitting in his ashram not giving any commentary and not asking anything question to Sarvabhauma. Then Sarvabhauma was surprised. I heard his name, this boy is Nimai Pandit, and he also great Pandit, but very young and not all-rounder. But he is great Pandit, but what he is not asking any question to me. I am telling what I am telling, he is giving hearing. Minorly or not, I do not know. Then he is asking, 7 days I tried to teach you the Sankar Vedanta, but you are not telling anything. Can you understand what I am telling? Then Sarvabhauma said, yes, I understand the meanings of the Vedanta Shastra, but cannot understand what you are telling. Then Mahaprabhu said, it is miracle. You can understand the meanings of the Vedanta Sutram and cannot understand what I am telling. What is this? Yes, what interpretation you are giving, I am thinking that is wrong. What I am giving, that given by Shankaracharya. Then Mahaprabhu said, maybe given by Shankaracharya, but it is not real meanings of Vedanta Darshan, I think. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he is very surprised and he told, what is there wrong? Oh, Mahaprabhu said, I am thinking everything is there wrong. What you are telling, everything is wrong. It is not real meanings of Vedanta Darshan. Then talking with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, a few hours, Sarvabhauma think, yes, Nimai Pandit is great, no doubt, but he told to Nimai Pandit, Mahaprabhu, what is your opinion? মানে ওটা কি বলে, ভাষ্যকে কি বলে, interpretation. You can say, Mahaprabhu said, it is already Vedavyas he told in Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is the opinion of Vedavyas. What necessary my opinion? Vedavyas composed Vedanta Darshan, very short way, the gist of Vedas. And he understand that everybody cannot understand this Vedanta Darshan's meanings. Then he composed Srimad Bhagavatam. And that is the highest interpretation of Vedanta Darshan. Then not need to tell again by me. Then Mahaprabhu told this sloka, Bhashyoyam Brahma Sutraram Bharatartha Vinirna Gayatri Bhashya Ruposho Vedartha Paribindhita. The Vedanta Darshan's interpretation, Vasudev himself given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Srimad Bhagavatam is the interpretation of Vedanta Darshan. And if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, there you will see that Bhagavan, he is not Nirakar, Nirveshesh, Vishwa. In Srimad Bhagavatam you will see that Bhagavan is Sakar, Savishesh and Sashakti. Sakar means he has form, transcendental form. He has the power that is transcendental power. Nirakar, Nirvishesha. And he has the activity. That's his pastimes. And that's also transcendental. And you are telling, following the line of Shankaracharya, he has no form, he has no power, he has nothing. But Vedas or Vedantas or Upanishads, never we are looking your conception, what you are following as Shankar Acharya. they talked many way. Mahaprabhu quoted many slokas from Upanishad, many slokas from Srimad Bhagavatam, and many slokas from Veda, and given nice interpretation of Vedanta Darshan in the line of Srimad Bhagavatam. In Vedanta Darshan we are looking Athato Brahma Jigyasa, first Sutra. Second Sutra is Janmadasya Jata. Third Sutra is Tattva Samannaya. Fourth Sutra, Ikkhatena Shabdam, like that. Okay. And Mahaprabhu given the interpretation following the Srimad Bhagavatam slokas. And he told, yes, when real searching tendency with faith coming to the Jiva soul, what will see first? Janmadasya Jata. This second sutra, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, when our searching tendency in this mundane world is failure, then if anybody wants to search more than that, for him, second sutra is Janmadasya Jata. And he given the explanation following the Srimad Bhagavatam, and Vedanta has given that interpretation. Janmadasya Jata Nayatidaratashyate Savikasharat Tene Brahma Hridaya Jayadi Kavaye Mujyanti Jat Suraya Tejo Bhari Mridang Jadhavini Mayu Jatra Trishar Gomrisa Dhamna Senu Sadanyasta Kuhakam Satyam Parang Dhimati. And Vedanta said, he is Satyam, that is, what is he? Vasta. Vasta means reality. Krishna, he is Krishna, and his form, reality, is the beautiful form. For Sri Krishna, reality, the beautiful, that is in that sloka. And this way, he defeated Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. But Sarvabhaumas have much ego. Mahaprabhu defeated many ways, but he is not stopping. Then Mahaprabhu said one sloka, Yatma Ramastuminayu Nirbantaya Prukrame Kubbanta Hitudim Bhakti Mittam Huto Guno. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and all the qualities of beauty and everything within him. Then why you are going other way? Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya think, I shall tell this boy, Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, you give interpretation of the sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam. And he told, can you explain this sloka? The Mahaprabhu said, yes, but you are my master. You give some explanation, I want to hear first. And which way you will explain it, I want to hear. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya many ways and 9 kind of explanation he explained in front of Mahaprabhu. After he stopped and he said, my explanation this way, now finish. Now I want to hear what is your explanation. That Mahaprabhu smiled something and told Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, you are great Pandit and you have much knowledge about all the scriptures. Then with your mundane knowledge and strength of intelligence, you explain it, no doubt. But this is not real meanings of that sloka. Then Mahaprabhu explained without touching his any commentary, explained 18 kind of way that sloka. And hearing that, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya stopped. And his mood changed already. And he think, yes, he is Bhagavan. Otherwise cannot explain this way. He can do anything, now I believe it. Then he told to Mahaprabhu, nobody can explain this way. Human. No human can explain this way. And I surprised to hear your explanation, and I am thinking it is true. Then Mahaprabhu shown his form to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. When Mahaprabhu seen the Sarvabhauma come out from the illusion of the avidya.
Ignorance.
Huh?
Ignorance.
Avidya means ignorance. Then Mahaprabhu gave him his mercy and showed his form. And that is his idea was that Krishna is Trijuga. Then he showed his form first, the Ram, Chandra and Krishna, and then he showed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu form. In a body, in one body, he showed 6 hands and 3 forms, as Ramchandra, as Krishna, and as Chaitanya. And looking at Sarvabhauma fell. And Mahaprabhu take him, and Sarvabhauma told, I have done much offense. And he is slapping his cheek, and 1,000 times he is trying to take Mahaprabhu's feet. And Gopinath Acharya and others come to see the mood of Sarvabhauma. They also very surprised. A few hours ago Sarvabhauma was very proud and great Pandit. Now we are looking, he is a great devotee of Chaitanya. And they are also very happy to see the mood of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And when Mahaprabhu shown his form, then all the doubts gone out. And he believed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He appeared in form of Chaitanya Dev, but he is non-different to Krishna and Radha Krishna, both in his body. This way his idea comes. Feelings also this way come in the heart of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And Mahaprabhu, he is giving him much respect till that time, and he is telling, yes, Gopinath Acharya, your relative, and that way your mind changed. Not with me, maybe Gopinath Acharya, with Gopinath Acharya. And Gopinath Acharya telling Prabhu, who can tell what is your pastime? I cannot tell, I am only can see, and I enjoy to see your pastimes with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. This way, praise Sarvabhauma to Gopinath, Gopinath praise to Sarvabhauma, and both and all their devotees are praising to Mahaprabhu. You can do miracle. That is Sarvabhauma now, your devotee. We are looking and hearing that Raja Putavrudra, he also surprised Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he converted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu this way. And later also he asked to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, which way he convert you? He said, only by his mercy. Through his mercy I converted by him. Otherwise not possible to see his real form as Lord Krishna. This way, many praising, this way he is praising Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he is arranging everything for the devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Time to time he is inviting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his house, and always when Mahaprabhu was in Puri, always Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he is giving his service to Srimad Mahaprabhu's preaching. Mahaprabhu all time giving respect to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya as a great Pandit and great devotee. We are looking after, that is collector. And when Mahaprabhu going for preaching to South India, that time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya mentioned the name of Ramananda Rai. And very humbly he told, before I met with Ramananda Rai, but I cannot guess how much big his heart and how big he is as a devotee of Krishna. But by your mercy I can understand that Ramananda Rai is a very good devotee of Krishna and very close associates of Krishna. Then when you are going to the South India, you must meet with him. He is living in Raja Mahimandri. And when Ramananda Rai met with Mahaprabhu, then Ramananda immediately discovered Mahaprabhu is Krishna, his heart telling it. But he is looking at sannyasi and giving very nice nourishment to Mahaprabhu. And talking with Mahaprabhu, he is very happy. And Mahaprabhu said, with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, I was Mayavadi sannyasi, with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya my mind changed. This way, try to make illusion in front of Ramananda Rai, but Ramananda Rai was great devotee, he cannot hide in front of Ramananda Rai. And lastly, he showed his form to Ramananda Rai, Rasaraj, Mahabhav, Divya. So with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, that conversation, Kaviraj Goswami in the chapter 6, Madhya Lila, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, explained very nice way. And Srila Guru Maharaj, when he want to teach us in the house of Swami Maharaj, there Guru Maharaj first started that chapter for teaching us the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's conversation with Mahaprabhu. And that time environment was very nice. The conception and principle of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, which way spreading in this world we can understand. He was very eager to smash the Maya Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he inspired to his devotee. Two things is very Atmaghatiyanti. Two things is very bad for the practitioner's life. One is Mayavad and second is Sahajiavad. Mayavad, it was very strong in the India. Still also Mayavad in India, we are looking very strong. It is in every higher. But after Ramanuja, Mayavad come down in South India. And after Mahaprabhu, we are looking, Mayavad is very weak in India. But they are still living and holding position in India. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur wants to smash the Mayavad and Sahajiavad. And all his book we are looking this way. All the interpretation, everywhere we are looking, they are smashing Mayavad and Sahajiavad. You have seen two kinds of interpretation in Chaitanya Charitamrita. One given by Govinda Thakur and another given by Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. Saraswati Thakur's interpretation of Chaitanya Charitamrita, they are everywhere looking, he is guarding us from the Mayavad, giving guard from Mayavad first, and then Sahajiavad. Then both are great enemy of the devotional life. Then we must avoid that association of the Mayavad. Even Mahaprabhu himself said, if you see any Mayavadi, you must go to Ganges and wash your body. Then you will be clean. This way, a very unauspicious idea of Mayavad. Mayavad is very bad idea about Krishna. That is, Mayavadi not thinking Krishna's body is transcendental, Krishna's have no power, and Jiva souls have no stability, not stability, existing. Independent existing. Jiva souls have no independent existing. In Shankaracharya's philosophy, Shankaracharya told in one sloka, ये श्लोकार्धेन प्रवक्ष्यामि यदुक्तं ग्रंथ कोटिभिः ब्रह्मसत्यं जगन् मिथ्या जीव ब्रह्मैव न. The Brahma is only truth and existing and nothing existing. Nothing else is existing. What you are looking, that's all is Maya. All is illusion. There is no substance. There is no substance. That is called Maya. And Ghatakas and Patakas, these two theory they are using always. One is a clay pot. If you put there some water and you can see the sun or moon in that clay pot. And Jiva soul's position like that. Actually, Jiva soul is Brahma and he has no existing anything. When the clay pot will broke, then you cannot see there anything. And water fall down and you cannot see there anything. And Jiva soul's position is like that. He is reflected in illusion and his position there as a Jiva soul. But actually he is Brahma, and when the illusion broken, illusionary pot is broken, then you not will see there any existence matter. But Mahaprabhu said, no, Jiva souls, he have also separate existence, but very tiny, like the ray of sun, like the Jatha Samudre Bhavastaranga, the ocean, and there the Taranga.
Waves.
Huh?
Waves. Waves.
Waves, like that. But there in nature, water, no doubt, but waves have also personality there. And that sun's ray, he may be very tiny, but they are also personality. The many sun's ray through lens can burn this way. But power we are not looking, that is very poor power with the Jiva soul. That is, we are not looking that. But when Jiva soul taking ashraya, shelter in a body, when taking shelter in body of human, their power we can see. When taking an elephant, there also physical power we can see. But is same Jiva soul, when going birth after birth to body after body, we can see their power of the Jiva souls. And that is existing. But that power only for the service to Krishna and nothing else. And that is the real position of the Jiva soul. The Jiva Swarupai Krishna Nitya Das, Krishna Tatastha Shakti Vedavant Das. I cannot explain in English, but Krishnas have three kinds of power. One, Swarupa Shakti. He is playing with that power, powerful environment, and that is transcendental. And Jiva Shakti, that's also transcendental, but not playing Krishna. Jiva Shakti producing the Jiva souls, producing the Jiva souls. And Maya Shakti, like shadow of that transcendental world, she is also playing like shadow. And she is attracting the Jiva souls, and who is very unfortunate, that soul is attracted by Maya and playing with Maya and getting many dukkha, sadness, sorrowness, and many things. And we are now in that position. We are within Maya, and we are playing with Maya, and Maya play with us. That is, we cannot leave Maya. But when, by the mercy of Guru Vaishnava and Krishna, then Maya will give relief to us from her environment. And immediately we can see the glories of Krishna and form of the transcendental world and enter into the transcendental world by the mercy of the associates of Krishna and devotee of Krishna, and we will get there our real service of life. This way, Mahaprabhu's philosophy, it is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and more than that, that is stage by stage it is coming. And when Rasavicha coming, then more glorified way Jiva soul's activity we can see. But main thing, Shankaracharya telling everything is mithya. Mitha, not existing. Huh? But it is not true. Here also, Jagat also Shatya, but it is Parivartanshil. Bengali English mix.
Changeable.
It is
changeable. Changeable.
Changeable. Changeable illusion, and that also is position here. And it is also eternal. That is Chit Jagat, when transcendental world existing, and must his shadow also will exist. This way. He have existing position like shadow. And Shankaracharya said no shadow, only existing matter. And he is Brahma. And no jiva souls have separate existence. But when in the transcendental world explaining in scriptures and Vedanta everywhere, then world, when you will tell world, inside of the world must be there everything. Here in this mart you will see, here is building, here is temple, here is air, there is tree, there is tulasi, we are seated here. In the mart, if you say there is one mart, you will think inside of the mart there must be deity, must be cows, must be man, must be bird, must be trees. They are also doing work, they are also worshipping. This way, existence you can guess. When you will have one mart, one ashram, then when you will hear the transcendental world, then inside of the world, everything is there. Also their worshipable thing must be there. And the Upanishad said, Jyotirupam Parirupam Atulam Shyama Sundara. Their supreme personality of Godhead is Krishna. Also Srimad Bhagavatam, this idea given. Jyotirupam Parirupam Atulam Shyama Sundaram, supreme personality of Godhead Krishna, and everybody servicing to Krishna. Akola Ishwar Krishna, Arsa Vritta, Jale Joiche Nachaye Koiche Paravritta. There is only person who is taking the devotional activities from the devotee. Devotional activity. Yes. What? Devotional service.
Receiving
who is receiving devotional service from the devotee. That personality is Krishna. And devotees are worshipping him through the devotion, many kind of devotion. And there is different rasa, that is Santa Rasa, Sukha, Vatsala, Madhu. And through that rasa they are worshipping Krishna. And that is the transcendental word. Hare Krishna. Jai Om Vishnuvat Param Shukriparaj Gacharya Varjashwati Sadasi Srimad Bhakti Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Swami Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Swami Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Dhum Anande. It is very hard matter, I cannot explain in English. Really, I am feeling very poor. That is, I cannot explain. But duty comes, and I must try. Maybe the Tunipaki, a small bird, he also tried to fly like that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.